If you're gearing up to cast a line in the Great Lakes State, well, I've got some absolutely fantastic news for you. Getting a Michigan fishing license is no longer this tedious bureaucratic chore that involves standing in long lines at some hardware store counter. Nope, it's a fast, entirely digital, and absolutely mandatory first step to enjoying the state's beautiful Great Lakes and thousands of inland waters. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're transforming the official Michigan Department of Natural Resources guidelines into a meticulously detailed one-stop resource. By the end of this, you're going to be able to confidently navigate the whole licensing process right from your smartphone or computer.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover 1. An introduction to fishing in Michigan. 2. Understanding the license types. 3. A step-by-step guide to applying. 4. Additional considerations. 5. Tips for beginners. And 6. Our conclusion and next steps. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, Introduction to Fishing in Michigan and the Basic Rules of the Water. You know, Michigan offers some of the most incredibly diverse fishing anywhere in the world. Seriously, it's amazing. But legal compliance has to be your absolute first priority before you ever even think about casting a line. So let me ask you directly, do you actually know the exact legal requirement for when a license is triggered? According to the Michigan DNR, a license is strictly required anytime you're targeting fish amphibians, crustaceans, or even reptiles in public state waters. The good news, one single license covers all species and all freshwater bodies statewide. But as we'll see, age plays a massive factor here. 17. That is the magic number. If you are 17 years of age or older and you want to fish in Michigan, you absolutely must purchase a fishing license. No exceptions. Now, if you're under 17, you can actually fish without one. However, and this is crucial, younger anglers are still strictly required to obey all fishing rules and regulations. Oh, and a really important quick tip. If you're turning 17 at any point during the current fishing season, you have to buy that license the literal moment you hit that birthday.
Moving right along to Section 2, Understanding the license types and breaking down the costs.
So now that we know who needs a license, let's talk about the financial side of things. Costs actually vary a fair bit based on your age and how long you plan to fish. If you're just planning a quick weekend trip, the 24-hour pass is a fantastic option at just $10. And hey, that price is exactly the same whether you live in Michigan or not. For our resident seniors who are 65 and older or residents who are legally blind, the state offers a highly discounted rate of $11 plus a small $1 surcharge. And remember how I said anglers 16 and under don't legally need a license? Well, there's actually a voluntary youth license available for just $2. You know, just in case the younger anglers want the thrill of holding their very own official license.
But when we look at standard annual licenses, there is a pretty stark contrast. For Michigan residents, an annual all-species license is incredibly affordable at just $26. But for non-residents, that price jumps up to $76. Note that both of these annual options also carry that mandatory $1 surcharge. This pricing structure clearly reflects the state's priority to offer a better value to local residents who, support the state's infrastructure year-round.
Because that price difference is so big, we really need to define what legally makes someone a resident. To qualify for that sweet $26 resident rate, you have to maintain a continuous physical domicile within Michigan boundaries for a minimum of 6 consecutive months right before your application. Just owning property in Michigan doesn't count if it's, say, a summer vacation home. There are exceptions, for sure. Full-time students at Michigan colleges and active duty military stationed in-state or maintaining legal Michigan residency, they totally qualify as residents too. But pretty much everyone else is considered a non-resident visitor.
Okay, on to Section 3, a step-by-step guide to obtaining your license online.
Now, what's really interesting about this section is just how highly structured and easy the DNR has made it. You literally do not have to leave your couch. To make sure this process is completely frictionless, here is exactly what you need to prepare before you even open your browser. You're going to need your personal information to verify your identity. This means a valid driver's license or state ID, either from Michigan or your home state, or your social security number. If you don't have those, you can use a DNR Sport Card, which you can get from license dealers. And finally, go ahead and grab your credit or debit card, because this whole online transaction requires a digital payment.
Got your ID and wallet handy? Awesome! Step 1. Simply navigate to the official MDNR e-license website at mdnrelicense.com, or even better, download the free Michigan DNR Hunt Fish app on your smartphone. Step 2. If you're a first-time user, you'll need to create a profile by entering your name, birth date, and ID details. If you're a returning user, just log right in. Step 3.
Navigate through the menu to the license purchasing section and select the specific fishing license that matches your residency and time frame. It's really that simple.
Let's wrap up those final checkout steps. Right before you pay, the system is going to prompt you with an option to donate to the Hunters Feeding Michigan program. You can absolutely choose to donate or just click "No thank you" to keep moving. Next, carefully review your cart. You want to ensure you've selected the correct license and that your shipping and email information are perfectly accurate. Finally, enter your credit card info and hit purchase. And the absolute best part? A digital copy of your license is emailed to you immediately upon secure payment, and it's instantly active in the app.
Next up, Section 4, additional considerations and a few extra rules to remember.
So, you bought the license. You're completely good to go, right? Well, mostly. While your one license covers all freshwater species in Michigan, there are actually special reporting requirements for certain specific fish and harvesting methods. On top of that, you must always carry your valid identification along with the digital or physical license while you're fishing. If a conservation officer stops you, you gotta present both, no exceptions. Also, we really need to clarify the specific validity period of these annual licenses because it's a bit unique. An annual Michigan fishing license does not run for 365 days from the date of purchase. Instead, the fishing season runs from March 1st of a given year all the way through March 31st of the following year. This means that even if you buy your annual pass late in the season, say in October, it's still going to expire on March 31st of the following spring.
And this brilliantly illustrates one of the absolute best digital features the DNR offers. You have the option to enable auto renewals. You can just click this box during checkout on the website or toggle it right inside the Hunt Fish app. Doing this is a total game changer. It ensures your license automatically rolls over before the new season starts, guaranteeing you never accidentally cast a line with an expired license on April 1st.
Which brings us to Section 5, Tips for Beginners on How to Succeed Responsibly on the Water. All right, we've handled the logistics and the law. Now getting the license is just the baseline. Succeeding responsibly on the water is the real goal here. The Michigan DNR actually provides a treasure trove of free resources to help empower new anglers. I highly recommend checking out their weekly fishing report to see what's biting and where. If you're exploring new waters, utilize their comprehensive inland lake maps. But most importantly, you have to know the specific size and catch limits for the body of water you're on. You can actually access the complete digital Michigan Fishing Regulations Digest directly within the Hunt Fish app, meaning you literally have the entire rulebook right in your pocket at all times.
And finally, Section 6, our conclusion and next steps. To summarize this whole explainer, securing your Michigan fishing license is just incredibly straightforward. It's really just a matter of gathering your ID, jumping on the app or website, choosing your timeline, and paying a pretty small fee. Once that's done, you literally hold the legal power to fish right there on your smartphone. The official word from the Michigan DNR really sums it up perfectly. It's never been easier to get DNR licenses and information. Download the free app and get started today. So definitely take advantage of this streamlined technology. There is absolutely no excuse to hit the water unprepared or unlicensed.
Just a quick professional reminder before we officially sign off. Rules, fees, and procedures absolutely can and do change. Always verify the most current laws and regulations directly from official Michigan DNR sources or the Hunt Fish app before you head out. So, with your digital license secured and the beautiful Michigan waters waiting for you, the only question left to answer is, what trophy fish are you going to catch first? Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Stay safe out there on the water and happy fishing.